Welkom terug. Nou, van die lede van Prime Circle kuier vanoggend by ons om gesels oor 'n splinternuwe enkelsnit. What we got? Goeiemôre, good morning guys.
Good morning guys.
Gentlemen.
Yes. Last time you were here, Gavin, was the first time that you just joined.
Yep.
We kind of heard about how's the journey been?
Incredible. We've done back-to-back sold-out shows. The response has been great. We've been in studio writing a whole album, which is pretty much almost finished, and that's going to be coming out. We've got the new single out. We had Better Days out. It's been incredible.
It's been good. Nice just taking over.
You said you guys have been in studio writing the album, but
Yep.
I mean, it shouldn't have been a proper album, eh? It should have been an EP.
It was going to be an EP, and then all the writing just gelled so well that we just kept just churning out songs.
It just came out.
And songs.
Yeah,
and the next
everything
thing we
just
thought,
happened so quick.
Yeah.
So the album's actually coming out the end of November. So we look
Nice.
forward to that. And
Oh, wow, that's around
It
the corner.
really was effortless, and we got some good songs in there. Really good.
Yeah.
So here's the question. When someone new joins, I'll ask you, Neil, when someone new joins, do you guys have to kind of change or adapt to the sound a little bit, or is it just still the old school Prime Circle that we know?
Yeah. Well, Prime Circle stayed Prime Circle, so just with a new singer. So it's the sound is still the same. Gavin kind of just smoothed in there very easily, and everything just worked really well. The songwriting was just very smooth. Everything was very smooth. He's a nice guy, which helps as well for touring. So he's not such a handful. And so everything was very smooth and effortless, which is cool. Yeah.
But besides for all the music, you've had a busy year. You guys have toured to Dubai, like one of the places that you guys have been. How was that? How was Dubai?
There I am, going to Dubai with Prime Circle. It was incredible. And I'm in Prime, so it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable because it's surreal. Like there I'm going and I'm trying to also, you wake up in the hotel room and you're like, I'm in Prime. I'm okay. And then we're playing to, a full crowd there in Dubai. They spoilt us. It was amazing. Like I say, all the shows have been like that.
And it's not only in Dubai. I mean, in the UK, you guys are doing very well in the UK. Parts of Europe. I mean, I'll ask you, Neil, because being a Breitenbach, you're famous.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Surname
Obviously, Sam. Good surname, man.
Yes. But you guys are almost more famous abroad than you are in South Africa.
I think, look, I mean, a lot of the South Africans have kind of moved abroad, so that helps as well. But instead of them going to one place, they kind of scattered themselves. So now it's like a lot harder getting to everybody. But Europe's been good for us. UK's been good for us. We're going back to Germany in February next year. So we'll be around Europe and UK in February. So that's amazing. And it's good for us.
That's
a lot of good
massive
fans
to hear. That's massive to hear.
Yeah.
And it's great to know that South African music isn't just South African. It's truly international.
Yeah.
Gavin, I stalked you a little bit on social media, and you've got beautiful
I was
kids.
behaving.
You were.
Thank
and
you.
I was
They're
looking
beautiful,
at your
right?
kids, and I thought to myself,
It's because they look like my wife.
look at you.
They're beautiful.
How sweet that.
Thank you.
How hard is it to leave like families behind when you're on tour the whole time?
Listen, it's hard. This whole year I've been spending up all week long in Johannesburg here, and then weekends at home. There's been a few spaces now, so I'm just learning that when I'm there, I'm very present.
Yeah.
I'm now in our complex like the daddy where all the children come to. We've been playing hard, and then my daughter just sticks stickers all over my phone, so when I leave, then I can see Barbie all over the place now.
That's sweet though. Nice memory to have.
So we do a lot of video calls nowadays.
Okay.
I miss them though, but they understand what Daddy's doing.
Yeah, it's important. Besides for families, as you guys obviously always leave behind a little bit, and you also don't perhaps get a lot of free time. And I know I saw you like water sports, Neil, for a little bit of southern stuff. How often do you guys have some free time that you can just do whatever you want?
Yeah, look,
because
I mean,
you also do other stuff. It's
the
not
funny
just
thing
Prime
is,
Circle.
look, I mean, like, I'm from KZN, so I do surf and things like that.
Yes.
But a lot of the times we kind of just, when we are home, for me, I'm in studio writing.
Yeah.
So, and I have a project with my son as well. So if I'm not with Prime, I'm like always in the studio. So like my downtime is like, music. And surfing, that's it. Yeah.
And there's a lot going on there as well. So like even if you've got a bit of downtime, you got the producer in Germany who's sending tracks that we all got to jump onto and listen to immediately so we can hear, and then they're mixing it in America. So, I mean, you're working, even if you're off a little bit, you're working from the morning till 10, 11 at night just to get all of these ducks in a row in this massive Prime world.
It takes, I almost want to say someone that's very driven. You have to be very focused to go through that process. constantly in and out. Like you say, when there's downtime, you still go back to music. It's very focused, eh?
Yeah,
you got to love what you do. I mean, you got to be kind of born into music. You got to love it. You got to. I mean, it's a business at the end of the day as well. So besides your passion and everything, you got to run it as a business. Otherwise, I mean, you don't have a business. So,
and a lot of people say the moment you start making your passion your business, you lose the passion. But you can still surely keep that passion as long as you find the joy in it still, hey?
Yeah, and that's where writing the songs and playing live, that's kind of...
The excitement.
Yeah, the excitement, the kickback that you get from it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose even if something's your passion, if you can't eat at the end of the month, you're not really going to enjoy that passion that much anymore.
You're not really passionate about that one. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's also the reality
Your landlord's not very passionate about that.
No. What we got? Tell us about the new single.
What we got is, we've been waiting for this one. We're so excited. It's got this real fresh sound to it. Again, it's got the prime in it. It's just, I think that one just opened up a different space for us as well when we wrote that one. I think it's going to be a big song. I hope it's going to be a big song. I hope everyone loves it. It's very close to our hearts.
Who does the writing?
Everybody.
All five.
So it's like, Prime Circle's like a machine, man. So
this was like the first. This was like when you started writing as a band when you were 17. You all jumped in a room and everyone just threw into it.
Yes.
Even if it was lyrics or melodies or guitar parts or anything like that. The four guys, they're incredible writers. I mean, listen to all the songs that they've written till now. So when I stepped into this, and I've done a lot of songwriting with songwriters in America, when I stepped into it, it's immediate. Immediately, the four guys are amazing songwriters. So for me, it was just me stepping in with what I'd learned over the years. And it just, you've done this for so long that you get to a stage where you can be professional in a room, sit down, write the songs, but more came out of it than we realized.
We're a good team, the five of us, which is cool. Yeah.
Obviously, to be a good team, you have to function in a certain way that gives everyone their space. I mean, do you sit and one guy takes the lead and says, right, I have an idea, this is my idea, and let's run with it, and people throw in stuff, or is there like a...
Exactly like that.
So there's one guy that says, this is my idea.
So someone would come up with like a guitar, a strum, a few chords like that, and we go, let's go for it. Then they hand me a mic, I walk around the room and just start splurting things out. And then someone will go, that's a nice line. And then we write.
If you heard some of the lyrics when he was splurting, it's
wasn't good.
Very interesting.
It wasn't good, yeah.
Because Dale likes to splurt as well, and those splurts are like,
No. So again, it's what's naturally just coming out. In these sessions, and you're just singing, and then they go, wow, that's a great line. Okay, and then you start building around that, and again, everyone's just throwing in and going, I love this, I love that guitar line. Same as when we get to then the producing of it all. We'll sit there, and then Dale will be playing, and we'll all go, that's a groove. Or or this and so on. So he just brings his flavor, and we listen on that side.
I think
that's
the tricky
what
part
is
like when you got so much happening.
Yeah.
The tricky part is to actually take things out.
Yeah.
And what do you take out?
What do you take out?
Because then obviously your acts are going to be emotionally attached to their part.
Out,
And your part's going, sorry, and then they cries for 2 days and then gets over it. And so I think that's the tricky part, is when you got so much happening and such a good team, taking those things out to make it what it is.
I think the guys as well, though, they know, they know, egos are checked in at the door.
Nice.
We're gonna write a hit. That's what we're going in to do. And it's all about that song, because there's a lot of talent in the room. And like you said, you just got to make sure what shouldn't make it.
I think that's so nicely said now. That's what I wanted to say. I think when you've worked with each other for so long, you really know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you kind of give each other space to actually like live up and use that strength for everyone to create something that's best for the group and not just for the individual. And I think that's so important, I suppose, when you're in a band, that it keeps being about the group. It's not just about me, because
100%.
it's not just about you. You're not alone on stage either when you're singing your songs. Everyone plays such an integral part in that.
And people can hear it. People can hear it when they hear the songs.
It's about the song at the end of the day. So no egos, whatever's better for the song, you serve the song, and that's the bottom line.
And then you cry at nights for your line not making it into the song. That's it. But that's when you're alone. That's when you're alone, And then when you get back and
cries a lot.
That's a terrible line. What? I thought it was lovely.
Listen, we can't wait for November for the new album. I really hope you guys come and visit again with the new album. It's so exciting. Congratulations with a stellar year so far, and what you guys have achieved. May you go from strength to strength, and we can't wait to hear a new single.